SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
2 cameras, guys. What the hell? What's going on here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know, man. Hopefully this works out. Yeah, it's already froze. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Don't worry. And it's back. This might happen a lot. And if it does, I might just turn the second camera off for now. I'm trying something a little different here. So we got a second camera. It's quite glitchy. It doesn't like a lot of movement. If I do that sort of stuff, it kind of frees it up. So just heads up, guys. It might lag, it might freeze. This camera up here is a little better. How was the sound? How's the music? Can you hear me good? I had to move my mic. My mic's here. Oh, it's froze again. See, the bottom one's gonna freeze every now and then. It might come back. If it does do that, I can fix it by doing this. And it's back, never mind. Okay, you guys get to see my hands now. Hope you guys don't have a hand fetish or something. I didn't say that. What's everyone doing, guys? We all good? Right. Let me know how audio is and stuff like that. Audio seems good. Good, it's good. I might need to listen back myself. Hang on. That sounds okay. Guys, let me pull up YouTube chat. I can move my stuff. I don't have to look so much over this side. You guys can see that now. Good. Okay, here's the pumpkin. We're going to chop it up and do stuff to it. Nice stuff, hopefully. I was going to take suggestions, but I have a really good thing I want to do to this. So you guys want to... Oh, here we go. There's the freezing again. That might happen a bit, guys. Don't worry about it. It might happen a bit. So if it happens, it happens. It should unfreeze itself pretty quickly. I was actually watching the tutorial on how to do these. It's freezing again. See? How is it in 2 places at once? What's going on here? I only have 1 pumpkin, I swear. Yeah, this was going to happen, and it's going to come back and forward. So, yeah. So the plan is I'm going to get this damn big knife, and I'm just going to smack. And you missed the good part because it literally slashed into it. I'll wait for that to come back. I did stab my hand, I swear. A decent looking pumpkin. It was pretty cheap, actually. There we go. There's a big knife stuck in it now. Yeah, it's pretty decent, actually. I'm pretty happy with it. If this freezes too much, I can switch to my just desktop screen, but you won't get to see it. Hopefully it doesn't keep freezing all the time. It's when I move really fast sometimes it just freezes up. So I was watching the tutorial, and this lady, she cut the... Oh my god, it's constantly doing this. And she cut from the bottom, because then you can keep the top part on it. But my top part doesn't have like a good stem on it or anything. Yeah, it's pretty decent. You're gonna hear a lot of thumping and banging maybe because my mic's on the same stand. I didn't think this through. I wonder if I can set this. There we go. My mic is right here. It's really noisy when I'm moving it. Yeah, I didn't think that through, did I? Every time I go to reset my camera, it comes back. Yeah, I'm just gonna chop this bit. You guys don't need to see this bit. I actually have to do the design on this, but the first thing you have to do with a pumpkin is open it up first and get all the innards out. That's what we're gonna spend doing. I was thinking of making this camera the one that keeps freezing, my small camera, And then I was thinking of making that one, but that was, yeah, there's too much thought. It'll come back. There we go. Every time, I swear to God, I go to reset it and it comes back immediately. Alright, can we get this part where we see me? I do it really slow. No. Are you screaming, Chuckles, with it? Look at this stuff. This is what I hate. The pumpkin's inside on there. Nasty, man. Oh, camera, please work. I had a feeling this was going to be the case. Working now. I'm just trying to just in the settings here. Why is it doing it? At least the seeds taste good baked with salt. Yeah, that's true. I never really eat them though. I never usually keep any of this stuff. I do make pumpkin pie every now and then. I usually make it on Halloween. I'm just trying to see what is running in the background. I'm gonna close a few things here, so let's go to that. I want to see what's lagging up my computer. Oh wait, why is that running? Let's close some stuff here. Okay, hopefully it's not so laggy. I shut down some stuff there that was running in the background. So I'm gonna scoop out the innards. So I got this. I bought a kit. Oh crap! I did it already. I bought this kit. Like it has like little saws and stuff like that. It's kind of for helping cutting. But yeah, we're gonna scoop the stuff out. So yeah, my CPU. It's not my CPU that's doing it. I think it's just the camera's just crap, man. I wonder if this be any. Then he won't see me. I'll keep it like that. Yeah, it's frozen again. So let's see. That's not much better, is it? Mickey! What design am I carving? That's a secret. I can't be telling you that, Mickey. Why is he over here? Did Rob know you snuck off? Don't worry about that camera that keeps freezing. I know this. I haven't told anyone that I'm doing it. I was going to leave it up to chat, but that was risky. They probably asked me to do something hard. So, Todd Howard. Shh. Don't be giving them ideas. You guys are going to make everything too hard. Don't worry about the camera. The camera will come back in a minute, guys. Yeah. My cam setup is terrible. There we go, it's back. So I'm not doing Todd Howard. Maybe I am though. You don't know, I haven't told you yet. I do easy stuff. Alright, here's some nice good stuff here. How does this all sound? Does this sound good? I hope that the camera freezes. All I have to do is touch the freaking cam thing and it comes back every time I go to reset it. The perspective kind of feels weird though. I get like few movements out of it and when it's gonna freeze. There we go. nasty stuff. But Chuckles, you guys do much pumpkin carving over your way? Or when would you start? Or have you already started? It's my first one of the year to do. I'm sure I'll be doing more though in the next few days with my daughter and stuff like that. Crazy, like I have this pumpkin carving kit I got. They're cheap, man. I didn't spend all that much, but it comes with weird stuff. Look at this thing. What the frick is that? It's like a little roller. You do one every year for fun. Yeah, I usually try. I really didn't really do much until I had my daughter. Then we go to the pumpkin farms. Like, I'll touch the camera now and I'll come back. I right click that. If I just keep that right click that, I might keep it going. This stuff's nasty, man. I wasn't expecting it to be so slippery. I forgot how nasty this stuff gets. Yeah, I have a plan. Bigger video. What's that mean? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, resolution. Yeah, there she goes. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Right. I have a plan. I had a backup plan for this. So what I'm gonna do is in the meantime while I do this, I want to hopefully I don't get myself in trouble. But I want to guys show you some Irish haunted stuff, which is pretty cool. So let's see. Let's do the one word. Okay, let's turn that off for a second. Wait, how's that music playing? Alright, pause you. What we're gonna do is, since this camera, this sucky camera, will not freaking stick on and keeps lagging, which I thought was going to be the case, I had a backup plan. And we are going to basically learn about the one of the most haunted places in Ireland, which I've been to, and it used to freak me out as a kid. So I don't really want to go too deep into it. I don't know how far I can talk about it, but the Hellfire Club in Ireland is a pretty cool video. And we'll watch snippets of it. I'll talk over it a bit. So let's do this. And we will do this. Okay, video pause, please. Crank that up. I don't know how loud that's going to be. Maybe it's a bit too loud. But watch this, guys. This stuff is awesome. The Hellfire Club in Ireland is this old building that was built centuries ago. And it is one of the probably most haunted places. And it's in Dublin too. It's up in the Dublin Mountains. And it's always given me some dread or fear going up to it. My father used to take me up to it. We used to walk the dogs up that way. And yeah, it used to scare the crap out of me as a kid, man. It's so spooky. And lots of crazy stuff happened there. Loads of tales, loads of stories. Crazy, crazy stuff, guys. Kind of just little stuff while I do this. Because carving a pumpkin is kind of boring, guys. I don't know how entertaining I could have made this. I don't know how entertaining I could have made this. So we're going to have a little watch. I'm going to talk over it a bit. Hopefully, yeah, the guy might not want me watching this video. The guy put a lot of work into it, but it's really good. I will recommend you to this guy's channel though while we're here. So you guys check out this guy's channel. He does awesome stuff in Ireland. Intrigue Academy. Go check out his channel. His stuff is awesome. He's only a small YouTuber ourselves, so he does. I do highly recommend him. His stuff is really good. I've been sitting there watching it over his videos to kind of re-jog my memory on the Hellfire Club itself. But I actually learned stuff I didn't know about it. What I knew about the Hellfire Club, I'll tell you guys, was, and he does talk about it, was that the devil showed up at the Hellfire Club. It's the story that the Hellfire Club is a club for men, and they drink and play cards and stuff like that. And it was given I think it was given the title the Hellfire Club because a lot of it was, against the church and stuff like that kind of thing back in the day. So yeah, and then this one got pretty cursed from the start because of where they build it. They build it on it's kind of like, I always think of I'll start it anyway and we'll listen to some of it. It's rather than me talking over so much. So let's hit play here.
Ireland is an unbelievably beautiful country with some of the most impressive and stunningly picturesque landscapes anywhere on earth. But it is also an ancient land, richly steeped in tradition, history, mythology and legends.
And the thing is about it, Ireland is full of horror places. I can tell you, you can go to nearly every county and I bet you anyone has a building there that's a haunted building. I guarantee you, you can go to anywhere in Ireland and there's a haunted building in every part of Ireland. I nearly tell you that. Elder AV Day. Yeah, Pumpkin Day too. We're carving. I had a second camera set up, but it keeps freezing, Michelle. How are you doing anyway? Thanks for dropping in. So we're going to learn a bit about the Hellfire Club, which is a building actually not too far from where I live right now. I probably get there in about 30 minutes, 20-30 minute drive, not very far. And you're doing good? Yeah. So I'm just cleaning out the pumpkin, but while I'm doing that, we're doing a bit of history on Ireland's spookiest place, I think, anyway. This place used to terrify me as a kid. I swear to God, this place, I still, to this day, and I don't believe in ghosts and the devil or anything like that. That doesn't... Don't get pumpkin guts on the computer. I'm not. I have it in a bowl. I'm trying not to, anyway. I'll let you guys know on Wednesday when I'm playing more games. But, yeah, this place, the Dublin's Hellfire Club, used to terrify me as a child, and still to this day you get a sense of something happened in this place when you go there. And you can visit there anytime you want. Actually, I think they're turning it into a tourist attraction now.
This is
back in my day, like when I used to go to it, I'm not sure if it was a tourist attraction, but I used to be able to walk right up to it and go inside it and stuff like that. It's crazy. It used to scare me.
First episode in a new series which aims to explore these legends whilst also uncovering the darker.
Alright, let's skip ahead to when he talks about it a little bit. Yeah, guys, go check out this guy's channel. I'll drop a link in the comments below, in the description of the video afterwards. Please check this guy out. He does really good stuff.
Perched atop the foothills of the Dublin Mountains on Mount Pellier's Hill overlooking the city, the Hellfire Club is an impressive and forbidding looking edifice. But how exactly did such an intimidating looking establishment come to be built, and for what purpose? Well, the origins of the Hellfire Club begin with William Connolly, an extremely wealthy lawyer, landowner and politician from Donegal. Born in 1662, Connolly amassed his vast wealth from land transfers throughout his lifetime and used his immense fortune to purchase thousands of acres of land, whilst also commissioning numerous large-scale building projects. One of Connolly's many land purchases included Mount Pellier Hill, which he purchased from the debt-ridden first Duke of Wharton in 1723. But we'll get back to this Duke.
This is the part I didn't know about. I didn't know the origins of the actual. Hang on, I gotta pick up some. I dropped some seeds in the ground. 2 seconds, guys. They are slippery. Oh, the seeds are slippery. I didn't drop the pumpkin itself. Okay, I think I got it.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to be.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
Trying. Stop. I'm gonna be careful, guys. Right, back on. Yeah, Mount Pellier's Hill.
Later. Connolly subsequently commissioned the construction of a small hunting lodge at the summit of the hill in 1724, and it was to be designed in the Palladian architectural style, which was extremely popular at the time. Mysteriously, however, no one knows who actually designed the lodge in the first place, as no record of the architect's identity is known to exist. Before construction of Connolly's lodge could commence, however, an otherworldly obstacle would have to be overcome. You see, on the summit of Mount Pellier Hill, near the proposed construction site, there already lay the ruins of an ancient Neolithic passage grave, possibly dating back over 5,000 years. This burial mound...
Guys, just think about that for a second. There's things, ancient things in Ireland that are older than the pyramids themselves. Which is, you know, I think he shows a picture of these ancient graves, and they're dotted all over Ireland, and they're so big and so heavy that I can't understand how they made these grave sites. The stones are so big, which
was also topped by...
These things are so big. Like, this is the length of a car, guys. These big rocks, some of them are as big as a car. Like, they're so big, and they weigh the same amount nearly as a car. How the frick did they lift them up top of these rocks? I don't understand. Like, even if they had 20, 30 people, there's no way they're going to lift it. What, did they build cranes or something? Like, how did they get them on the rocks? I don't understand. It's like the pyramids, like, how the frick did it? And I could understand pyramids had way more people, but this is back in the day, ancient Irish times, when there's only small clans of people together. This is crazy. They find a way.
By a stone cairn, which was then disrespectfully removed before construction began. But in a further slight to the dead, buried there...
Do you know, and that's what I keep thinking of this place. Do you know the most American horror movies of horror houses is when the people build on top of an ancient Indian burial ground or something like that? It's like, is this where it came from? Is this where they got the idea to start all this? Because that's basically what that's saying, is why this place got so haunted, right? They built on an ancient Irish burial ground, I guess. It's nuts.
The workers were also instructed to incorporate stones from the removed cairn in the construction.
All of Ireland's a burial ground. Oh, come on. Is it? You think so? I don't think so. All of Ireland's a burial ground, you think? I'm cleaning the lid right now. Well, I was watching a tutorial on how to actually carve a pumpkin properly, and this lady, she did it from the bottom. So I'm giving that a go. So I'm cleaning all the guts and stuff off the bottom part. It's getting messy though. I should have brought a towel. My mouse is gonna be all sticky now.
Construction of the lodge's new fireplace. This led many amongst the locals to believe that the building was now tainted or cursed, haunted by the spirits of the dead right from the very beginning. And these beliefs were soon borne out, as on the exact same night that the lodge's construction was complete, a heavy thunderstorm suddenly formed as if out of nowhere, blowing the lodge's newly built slate roof right off the mountain in a freak weather event. Many superstitious...
I think this is a bad building job they did, but I didn't know the roof. I always thought the roof was really weird on this building. You learn now it's a concrete roof. They built a concrete roof on it, which is crazy. I never really considered concrete roofs, but yeah, the roof got blown off of it. I never knew that. I thought the roof was always just weird on this building. So this is the Hellfire Club, guys, if you guys are wondering. It's just one of the scariest buildings in Dublin, and a lot of crazy stuff happened in this building, which you'll learn. Keep watching.
Locals soon began theorizing that it was in fact the devil that had caused the roof to be blown off as revenge for the desecration.
Your mommy's not here, ghost. Go away. Okay, let's continue. Thanks, Bean.
Of the ancient tomb there. Connolly was unmoved by these supposed supernatural events and immediately ordered a new roof made from stone to be constructed on top of the lodge. This stone roof added...
That's what it looks like. That's the building there, guys. That's what it looks like. And it's fairly big. Like, it looks small in this picture, but it's pretty big.
Much to the structural strength of the lodge, but also unintentionally gave the building a uniquely dark and unsettlingly sinister appearance. The lodge was finally finished in 1725 and housed a kitchen, servants' quarters, 2 stables flanking either side of the building, 2 reception rooms, and finally guest sleeping quarters located on both the upper and ground floors. Notwithstanding its harsh exterior, the interior of the lodge was said to be extremely luxurious and elegant, catering to the needs of high-class aristocrats and indeed the very wealthy elite of Irish society. And despite the apparent air of affluence, however, upon completion, the lodge was still unable to shake its cursed reputation and simply became known locally as Connolly's Folly and, far more bluntly, the Haunted House. Even so, many guests ignored the lodge's more ungodly associations and still visited regularly in the intervening years. The lodge's main use was also rumoured to have been as a meeting place for Irish Freemasons, but soon the lodge would become home to new, more permanent tenants. Tenants from an association that the building now owes its namesake to, the Hellfire Club. The original Hellfire Club was founded in 1718 in England by Philip, 1st Duke of Wharton, the very same Duke of Wharton who would go on to sell Montpellier Hill to William Connolly. Wharton founded an exclusive gentlemen's club as an outlet for his excessive drinking, gambling, womanising and many other vices, later dubbing it the Hellfire Club. The club's infamy soon spread far and wide across the country until it was then forced to disband by the King of England, George I, in 1721. After the disbandment of Wharton's Hellfire Club, he would then go on to join another elite organisation, the Freemasons, in 1722. And, as it happens, one of his fellow Freemasons would then later go on to establish the first Irish Hellfire Club. That Freemason was...
if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm drawing my design on my pumpkin, but it's a secret, I can't tell you that. You have to wait to the end. Stick around to the end, guys. Hopefully this looks good, actually. Alright, onwards. Hopefully this is interesting, guys. You enjoying this? This is different to what I normally do, so I don't know how entertaining it's going to be.
Was Richard Parsons, 1st Earl of Ross and Grand Master of the Irish Grand Lodge of Freemasons. Despite his titles, Parsons was disinterested in politics,
That means he doesn't know what he's saying. I do know. Come on, Michelle, come on. I do know what I'm making. I had this design in my head for days now. Days, I tell you. Days. It's a self-portrait.
Referring to indulge in drinking.
Why didn't I think of that? Never mind. Onwards. Let's continue, guys.
Gambling and blaspheming. So, like Wharton, Parsons, along with Anglo-Irish painter James Worsdale, decided to start their own version of the Hellfire Club in 1737. The new Hellfire Club initially held its meetings at the Eagle Tavern in Dublin, and its members consisted of many well-known poets, painters and politicians. Eventually, the club relocated to Connolly's Lodge on Montpellier Hill as it was far more secluded and private, but also because club members were extremely eager to become associated with the already infamously cursed hunting lodge. The club soon established its own traditions, from having a black cat as a mascot to even leaving a place at the table for the devil to attend meetings. But soon, as in England, rumours began to spread of the club and of its members' more immoral activities. Rumours ranging from animal sacrifices, black masses, satanic rituals and even pacts with the devil were rampant amongst the local population, and it was then that Connolly's Hunting Lodge finally gained its current title, the Hellfire Club. The Hellfire Club continued to be active at the lodge for a number of years until a fire suddenly broke out one night, heavily damaging the building and nearly killing many of the club members. The cause of the fire is still a mystery to this day, but as the lodge was now almost unusable, it led club members to relocate their meetings to the nearby Killickey Steward's house. The Hellfire Club lingered on for a few years longer before finally disbanding sometime in the 1740s. However, the club's legacy would live on throughout the centuries in stories and local urban legends. One of these urban legends involved Hellfire Club member and politician Simon Luttrell, whose nickname was fittingly the King of Hell, and was said to be a prolific gambler and womanizer. The story goes that one night whilst drinking in the Hellfire Club, Luttrell supposedly settled all of his crippling gambling debts by making a pact with the devil, offering his soul to him 7 years hence. And indeed, after 7 years had passed, the devil made good on their...
This is not the story I know. There's another story I know, and he gets to it. He will get to it. I'll tell you guys. It's the other one. These are the ones I only learned about. Funny enough, it's kind of interesting. I didn't know there was actually other stories attached to this place I didn't know about, which is kind of guys. Check this guy's channel out, please.
Bargain, returning to the club to claim Luttrell's soul.
Even I'm
the
learning
devil
something
entered
new.
and threatened the club members, informing them that the last man out of the room would have their soul taken. The men all rushed to the door in a blind panic, leaving Luttrell as the last man inside. As the devil slowly approached him, Luttrell had to act fast and somehow managed to distract the devil just long enough to dart out of the club, barely escaping with his life and soul intact. Another one of the club's legends involves a Catholic priest who came to the Hellfire Club late one night whilst investigating the disappearance of a local parishioner. Upon entering the club, the priest is said to have found the club members in the process of worshipping a large black cat with horned ears. The panicked priest luckily had a small bottle of holy water and quickly splashed it on the possessed creature to immediately begin performing an exorcism. The animal thrashed around violently, lashing out at the priest until...
Good tip, guys. When you come to Ireland, bring your holy water with you. Warn you now.
Finally, the demon was forcibly released. Lastly, we have the most famous and well-known story from the Hellfire.
It's the one I know.
It is said that on one stormy night, members of the Hellfire Club were playing cards when suddenly they heard 3 large bangs on the club's heavy wooden door. The men opened the door and were...
This is the story my dad told me when he took me to the Hellfire Club. It's stuck with me forever. Listen to it, guys. It's crazy.
Were met by a mysterious, cloaked stranger. A stranger who just so happened to have a lot of money. The stranger was quickly invited in from the storm and joined the men at the card table and began to play. During the game, one of the club members accidentally dropped one of their cards on the floor, and upon bending down to pick it up, to his horror, he saw that the mysterious stranger had cloven hooves in place of feet. The club member silently resumed playing cards, sweating and terrified, until sometime later he finally lost his nerve and shouted out what he had seen. The mysterious stranger pointed and laughed mockingly at him before bursting into flames and vanishing. The club member then suddenly dropped dead at the table in front of the rest of the terrified men.
Yeah, that's the crazy story, man.
Today, the Hellfire Club is a popular local tourist attraction and is also part of a hiking and walking trail. However,
yeah, you can walk
there
right
are
to it.
controversial plans to build a visitor centre with a cafe and treetop walkway nearby. But the plans have been met with much opposition from locals and also the archaeological community who want to protect the passage grave and history located there. But no matter what happens, the Hellfire Club is still an imposing and iconic part of Dublin's history and lore, and it will continue to live on and haunt us all for centuries to come. Thanks for watching, and if you found...
Guys, drop over to this guy's channel, give him a like, give him a follow, subscribe, I guess. And yeah, this stuff is very interesting. So that's the Hellfire Club. That's one of the craziest. Does anyone else think Elder needs a break? A break from what? Probably, yeah. There's probably a lot of graffiti up there. Oh, Shao. Why'd you do that? My hands are all gross with pumpkin juice. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, that's not enough. Let's mix them up a little bit. Shake the bag. You guys want to know what I'm doing here? This is my disgusting jelly beans. You can make me eat them. I always do 2 at a time. There's a 50-50 chance I'm going to get a good one and a bad one. So right now I picked out a purple one, which is blackberry or onion. You see here. Or the yellow one, which is vanilla or like a spicy ginger kind of flavor. It's pretty nasty. The onion one's worse. So I'm going to start with the yellow one first. Oh, I got the ginger. I got the ginger. Full screen? I can do full screen. Let me see. I had it there earlier. Hang on. Let me just do it. It might freeze up though. Don't look. If I go full cam, the whole thing freezes up. So we'll do this. There you go. Oh my god. Don't look at my. You need to call it. Do not wind that back. Do not go back. Do not go back. You can do that on YouTube. So. It was an onion. That was blueberry. First one was I got the ginger one. I got the bad one first. I think I kind of made a mess of this one, guys. I think I might restart here. I don't mind where the first bit of. I don't mind where the first bit is. So, we gotta find another video. Another video, guys. I wanted to show you guys. Let's go full cam again. Second, while I do this, you guys can't see nothing. That's the back side of it. We're looking. All right, so now we're gonna go to this. Halloween. I wanted to show you guys. The origins of Halloween. I found a cool video. Hopefully this streamer, this YouTuber and streamer doesn't mind me playing their videos. I will recommend them and I will link them. Let's see. Here we go. This is actually a YouTuber I actually follow. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna watch her stuff. You get a bit of I should teach you a bit of Irish too, which is pretty cool. Which I'm pretty bad at, so yeah, I'm not gonna teach you guys, so don't expect that from me. Here we go. This is Clisare. I'll show you her channel. She's a big YouTuber, way bigger than me, way better than me. Go check out her channel. She does a lot of coverage in Ireland and stuff like that. Does you know, day-to-day stuff. Really cool channel. Highly recommend checking her out. And where you're gonna watch basically how Halloween originated from Ireland. If you didn't guys know that, Ireland it comes from us. And we actually didn't used to, back in the olden days before the Irish left for America, we didn't carve pumpkins. They used to do turnips, funny enough. Did you know that? I was actually going to get a turnip and I was going to do a turnip instead of doing a pumpkin. But that'd be much harder, and I've never carved a turnip. I don't know how hard that'd be. Right. Yes, a turnip would be a lot harder. A lot harder. Okay, let's play the video. I'll be pausing it every now and then. But I gotta do it a bit more.
I mentioned in a vlog a while ago that Halloween came from Ireland, and a lot of people wanted me to expand on that. So here's that video. This is going to be a mix of terms in Irish. I'm going to share with you
it's pretty cool. She teaches us a bit of Irish.
Nice. And I'm going to share with you some of the history arising from Halloween in Ireland. The long and short of it is that Halloween came from Ireland, and it did surprise me to know that people did not know this. We learnt this in school. Now my memory of what I learnt in school is fuzzy at best. So I've spent the last couple of days doing some research and finding out some more specific things that I can tell you about how exactly Halloween originated in Ireland, England and Scotland. So first of all, the Irish term for Halloween is Iha Hauna. and that actually means the eve of Samhain. And Samhain is the Irish.
Iahawan. Iahawan. There you go, boys and girls. We learned a bit of Irish here. Educational. Who said the other Irish was an educational channel? See, we're learning. Pay attention, guys. It's going to be testy the end of this.
Irish word for November. In Celtic Ireland, about 2,000 years ago, Samhain was the division of the year between the lighter half of the year, summer, and the darker half, winter. It was believed that at Samhain, the division between this world and the other world was at its thinnest, allowing spirits to freely pass through. According to John Gilroy in the book Celtic Fire Festival, the Festival of Samhain marked the end of the Celtic year and the beginning of a new one. So it was essentially the Celts' New Year's Eve. Also, the Celts believed that night preceded day, so any festivities were held on Eve.
Be careful!
Careful, SpongeBob!
Irish seems like a hard language to learn. It is very hard. It is. I've been learning it all my life and I can barely speak it. It's just the hardest part about it, learning Irish, is that I never used it. Fortunately, our language got banned a long time ago by some bad guys. We don't speak of them. But yeah, we got our language got taken away from us for a long time ago, and yeah, we had basically stopped speaking it. And I did learn a bit in school, but it never stuck. It never stuck with me because you don't need it for anything other than just learning it for the sake of learning it. There used to be jobs where you needed to know it. I think the bloody colonizers. Yeah, there used to be jobs where you need it. I know in the police force they needed a small amount of it, but it wasn't fully required. And the only really people that need to know it is obviously teachers and politicians. If you want to be a teacher, you got to know how to speak it fluently, and if you want to be a politician, you got to know Irish. Especially like if you become like our president and stuff like that. Oh, Discord, how you doing, my friend? We're doing a bit of pumpkin carving. What I'm doing down here, and we're learning about some history on Halloween and how it originated from Ireland. And we just watched a video on one of the spookiest places in Ireland. You recently started playing Cyberpunk and you're loving it. I played it. I'm waiting for the news DLC to come out next year, and then I might stream it then. I played. I think I put about 15 hours into that game, but that was when it first came out and I struggled with it. No more beans, please. Alright, guys. Back on with history. Oh, Jesus. Chuckles. My man. Why'd you do that? Right. Back full screen, boys and girls. Nope. Then this. I had the pumpkin turn around the other way this time, so you guys aren't going to see. We're going to do the jelly beans, guys. And the camera pros. This is why I don't have full cam all the time, because this camera just sucks, man. Okay. And the camera, it's going to keep freezing, guys. The camera sucks. Okay. Oh my god. It's always onion. I always get the onion. Discord, man. Thank you for the gift of sub. Who got the... Mickey. Mickey got the gift of sub. Woo! The jig there, too. Right, so yeah. Here's my disgusting jelly beans. We got a green one. What's the green one again? I know we got a purple one, which is blueberry or onion. I know this one well. I know this one very well. Yeah, congratulations on the sub, man. It just works. Welcome. And the green one was blueberry and pepper, and the purple one's blackberry and onion. So yeah, the pepper is like a real gross pepper, so it's not the worst though. The worst is the purple one. So that's right. Yeah, it's pepper. Fucking gross, man. Thanks. Jesus. Your shield is doing it for the points. I know you are, Discord. Mickey, you just hanging out there, are you, my man? And here's the purple one, guys. This is hopefully it's not onion. Got lucky last time. It's fucking onion. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck's sake. Thanks, Ugh. Disgusting, man. That's gonna be my mouth for the rest of the fucking stream. Alright, back to full screen. You guys don't deserve that anymore. You don't get to get your fetish out of my hand. Oh, fuck's sake, Ray. Jesus Christ. Right. Back to it. Right. It's gonna keep freezing. Oh my god. Identical to what we got last time. Green and a purple. Like, identical. Just green. And a purple. Would I take pumpkin? I know. I'm working on it. Alright, I ate the green first. And it's pepper again. Pretty nasty. Not the worst. I can handle that one. It leaves kind of a burn in your tongue. You really ought to think about having a cool down on the beans. No, you guys just waste all your points fairly quickly even. Don't worry. And here's the other one. Please don't be onion. And it's onion again. Why the fuck is onion again? Jesus Christ. This was good. Oh. He's so optimistic. Someone has to be, right? Oh my god. It just sits in your teeth and everything. It's disgusting, man. Alright. Let's get rid of the hand fetish, guys. You can't watch my hands all day. Let's go. Back to the video. Let's learn a bit about how... This is amazing. Let's watch a bit about Irish history while I try to do some work here. And you guys can stop fucking torturing me.
Eve of Samhain, hence Ihahauna, which literally means night of Samhain.
Back to work.
Samhain was the most important of the 4 Celtic festivals.
I'm
it was
such
all
an
based
artist,
around
guys.
the sun. The Celts lit fires called winter fires in order to help the weakening sun in its journey across the sky. Now we just set the clocks back.
The bonfire stuff is crazy because it used to, like, kids used to just go around my estates collecting, you know, pallets and wood and stuff like that to light fires for Halloween around my area. I don't know if you guys do that, but we have massive big bonfires through Dublin. And I was out the other day and it's already started. People are lighting fires. Why the fuck are they lighting fires already, guys? It's disgusting, man. It's just smoke and dust everywhere. People need to calm the fuck down. Okay, you do that in the UK? Yeah, it's just crazy. Fire fun. It is to a sense where, but it always seems to get out of hand over here in Ireland. For some reason they can't freaking control themselves. Like they light the fire so big. One time I watched it and it made the news. It happened in Dublin and they set a big bonfire bang in the city centre right next to a set of apartments, and it burned a power line. It destroyed a bunch of power and it destroyed someone's home and stuff like that. And then always people get injured in hospital and stuff like that. And the fire brigade and stuff like that over here just worked off their feet on Halloween every time. Well, I guess if you're from Northern Ireland, it's in the UK, as Northern Ireland isn't included in Ireland. You have to remind me of that every time, don't you? Yeah, we know. give us that land back, man. Right. I'm joking, my man. Yeah. Basically, they'd have similar traditions, but yeah, this is their big tradition. The bonfire thing, I don't mind it as such. I just don't think it's I just don't think it's needed anymore. It's too dangerous and it should be more organized. It's just wild and dangerous half the time, I find. Especially around Dublin anyway. There's crazy people in Dublin. Not many bonfires it's still too hot. It's not hot here anymore. It's freaking cold.
And complain that there's no stretch in the evenings. As you know, they approached winter and the sun got weaker during the day. They believed that the Lord of the Underworld, unfettered by control of the sun, could now freely walk the earth with spirits and fairies and ghosts. So the Irish word for ghost is taibhse. During the festival of Samhain, a couple of things happened.
Can you hear this?
The family's ancestors were honoured and invited home, while harmful spirits were warded off. And this is why I really wanted to make this video, is because
I know you're just doing it for points again.
The kind of most got my attention was this one, which asks like when Ireland started dressing up in costumes for Halloween.
Well, we started that, baby.
This is really interesting because this is the big bit that came from Ireland. On this night, they believed that spirits from the other world could freely walk around.
Yeah, this is I don't understand, guys. It was 20 cents. It's 20 degrees. That's freaking hot. It was, I think it was 2-3 degrees here this morning. I don't know what temperature it is now. Will it show me? No, it usually tells me the temperature. Does it tell me here? No, because I have a video on. Hang on. It is raining, as always. It is 11 degrees right now, which is quite warm, actually. Not too bad. But it was like 3 degrees this morning. It's the south. We don't get much cold weather for very long. Yeah. I don't think I could live in hot weather, unfortunately. Like, some people love that, but I just couldn't do it.
Good and bad. So they're inviting their ancestors home. They're trying to honor them.
Crap.
But with that comes negative spirits. What they did was
I nearly dropped a knife on myself there. That was dangerous.
Spirits themselves, in order to disguise themselves and avoid harm. So they put on masks. They wore costumes. That's where the tradition.
I don't understand that. Like, I thought everyone knew that. That's where it came from. The idea of you dressed up as in Halloween because all the spirits has come out. That's what I was taught at a very young age. All the spirits come out of Halloween, so you dress up in Halloween to avoid detection, I guess. You couldn't live in cold weather all the time. You like being barefoot too much. It's not always that cold here. It's not unbearable cold. You know, there is days when it's raining and it's freezing cold and the wind is just so ice cold it cuts through you. Hello? Yeah, it's just sometimes it's so ice cold that oh crap, I cut that too far. That it's horrible, but it's not unbearably cold. You just got to deal with a lot of rain and wind. Would you just stay indoors? Why go out? Why go outside then? Right. Halloween has basically become or be slaughtered back in Ireland. Yeah. Yeah, it's go stealth mode, baby. Let's not get detected. Okay, I'm butchering this. Yes. I meant to do it. Alright. I think it's gonna look pretty bad, but I don't care at this stage. I'm nearly done. I just need to do one more bit. Well, a few more bits, but we're getting there. Yeah, it's not doing too bad. Just don't dice off a finger. No promises. I am accident prone. Right. Onwards with the video while I do more writing.
Of Halloween costumes comes from Ireland. So it's not like we just decided one year we were like, you know what we should do? Dress up in Halloween costumes like everyone else does. You all got it from us. You're welcome. So the Irish word for bonfire is China Cnov. Halloween bonfires also came from this festival of Samhain. The bones of slaughtered livestock were cast into a communal fire, and household fires were extinguished and started again from this bonfire, again representing like the end of the old, the start of the new. Food was prepared for the living and the dead, and then the food for the ancestors who obviously couldn't eat it was shared with those less well off. So Christianity
Nice,
kind of
didn't know
comes
that.
into play at some point. They incorporated the honouring of the dead into the Christian calendar with All Saints' Day, which is November 1st, and known as All Hallows. Halloween would have been All Hallows Eve in the Christian calendar, and eventually led to Halloween. The Irish word for pumpkin is pumpkin. This is interesting because this didn't come
worked
from
hard on
Ireland
that one,
at all.
guys.
I wanted to get a pumpkin actually for this
Pumpkin.
video and carve it. I couldn't find a pumpkin anywhere. So note to
I got
self,
one.
you have to record your Halloween videos like 2 weeks in advance because pumpkins sell out in Ireland now. But this is a new thing. Like the whole pumpkin carving thing is totally new to Ireland. Like it
Yeah, you
actually came from
Americans gave
America.
that to us.
The Irish, as you may or may not know, emigrated to America in huge numbers during the 19th century, especially around the time of the famine in the 1840s. The
don't
Irish
talk about
carried all their Halloween traditions to America, and that's why America has Halloween. You're welcome. However, the Americans
America.
did blend their own traditions in and did bring their own spice to the mix. For example, the American harvest time tradition of carving pumpkins. The Irish word for fairy is shiog, na taibhse, and the shiogs needed...
Just a little bit. She doesn't. Hey, Uncle, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? The one bit she doesn't touch on about the pumpkins carving thing is Irish did carve. They did carve vegetables. It was turnips, but I spoke about it earlier. But good try, Uncle. Good try. But the Irish did carve pumpkins. Not pumpkins, but they did carve turnips and potatoes, and they turned them into lanterns. But it wasn't until they went to America, the Irish immigrants, they started using pumpkins instead, because they're much easier. History lesson by the elder Irish. Like I said, guys, test at the end of this. Make sure you're listening.
some sort of appeasement in the form of ritual offerings on the night. It was believed that as long as the offering was forthcoming, the ghosts were happy and benevolent, but if the offering was
Don't
withheld,
tell me where you're at.
the ghosts get mad, basically. Bad luck would descend on the household for the entire year. From my research, there's some belief that some vestiges of that tradition may have survived in the custom of trick-or-treat. So children dressed as spirits and fairies and witches invite a household to make a donation or face the consequences. Treat is the ritual offering, while the trick would have represented the consequences of inadequately appeasing your ancestral
You die.
ghosts on the night of Ihahauna. There's a lot more to dive into about Halloween, but that is the gist of it. For example, the early Irish manuscripts
No, I don't need a
according
bean
to
break. I
John
already had
Gilroy are
two.
littered
Three.
with
Three, I had
references
three.
to the magical significance of Samhain, of the festival of Samhain. It marked the end of the fighting and hunting season, for example, for the warrior troop known as the Fianna. The Fianna were basically a mythological fighting troop or army, if you want to call it, led by Fionn McCool, and they
Little
didn't
Fionn.
fight in the winter because it was too cold. I'm sure that there's a better explanation for that. There's a number of Irish mythological stories that centre
don't
around
need more. I don't.
Samhain, a number of Irish mythological figures like Queen Maeve who have links to the festival of Samhain, but that's
Guys,
definitely another
please.
video. So I hope that sheds some light. I mean, I'm not a history teacher, and I can't really remember what we learned in school, but that
can.
ties with what I remember. Halloween came from
Elder needs that tree. And we already know jelly beans are treats. Maybe, but not these ones. You guys are just trying to torture me. I'm gonna report you guys. I don't like this. This is bullying. I'm so close, guys. I'm getting there. This is hard work. Jesus. Actually scared me a little bit. If you ever get 30, if you ever get the 35, you'll love it. I'll look into it. Actually. I will look into it. I actually been thinking about doing stuff like challenges like that. I was thinking about if I reach certain goals, I'll do a challenge or something like that. Like eat one of those peppers and stuff like that, or get the hottest gummy bear thing. I've seen that. That's disgusting, but I'd love to try it just for you guys, I guess. Only for the content. Do it all for the content. You recommend the Reaper. You recommend it. I'll do it if you do it with me, Discord. Okay. Don't. Oh, I'm nearly gonna chop my finger off that. I need a smaller cutter here for this bit. This is delicate work. I've ate one before and swallowed and it's burned. Jesus. You want me to do that? If you both eat a Carolina Reaper, Elder will do it. Discord Raider, you know what to do. Plus extremely bad stomach aches. Yeah, I've done this. You guys ever watched that YouTube channel Hot Ones? I've done the Hot Wing challenge where I've had the bomb and stuff like that. It's pretty that nasty. I've had fresh Reaper. I have a fresh Reaper on my desk. I hope not. Yeah, man. I hope not. You know what the trick is with hot things? Oh, what is it, Michelle? It's not a bean break. Don't do it. You don't have enough points. Buttermilk? Oh, good. I thought you were going to say bean break or something and make me eat more beans. You think so? Whole milk. We can get. I've never tried buttermilk. I just generally drink. Chuckles. Damn you. Drink buttermilk before eating them. It coats your mouth. Is that not cheating? Okay, full cam again. Boop. Oh, hand fetish. The cam is frozen, guys. I'm not this dude. Ooh, look at my hands. You like those fingers, guys? Or drink wax? Isn't that like those Simpsons? Hang on, let me fix this thing. There we go. RGB keyboard, yeah. You like it? That's how Homer won the chili contest. Yeah, yeah. RAPS. Alright. Let's do this for Chuckles. Oh my god. Every time. Purple. Every freaking time, guys. And we got a what color is this one? Oh, we got a cherry or chili one. We got a spicy one. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with the chili one first.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob,
Here's chili.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
I'm trying to be careful, guys, but you're making me do dangerous things. And here's the only one. Yeah, so that was a bad one. My keyboard changes colors very slowly. It looks like fucking onion again. Jesus Christ. Chuckles, you got me twice there. Jesus. You can set yours to any color. I leave mine as a standard color. I like purple. It kind of looks blue on the it kind of looks blue on my screen, but it's actually purple. Ooh. But yeah, it's a pretty good keyboard. You guys have seen more of my office than I normally show. Ooh. Okay. Beep. Right, I need to finish this off, guys. I have 2 more letters to do. Oh, I didn't say letters. I mean, I have 2 more things to cut out. Dark purple is my favorite keyboard color. Me too. I don't know why I like purple. It just looks nice. My keyboard has a mind of its own. It doesn't let me choose the color. Yeah. Things. Cutting out things. Hey, have we finished watching this yet?
All Hallows Eve, Ihahauna was where the dead could cross over. And honestly, it was so surprising to me that people didn't know this. I think maybe when you learn something as a kid, you just assume everyone knows it. But I just didn't. I was like, I can't believe Halloween. Like, that's why people dress as, doesn't everyone?
Isn't it crazy though? I always think about that we all have the same educational system. Like, we learn totally different stuff, even though we have totally different histories and we learn totally different stuff. So like I'd learn a different. We learned a lot about like our old ancient culture and stuff like that in history, like the way Halloween originated from Ireland and stuff like that. Stuff like that we'd learn about. Where you guys wouldn't learn that probably in America at all, I assume, right? Only you guys can tell me that. I bought a keyboard for $15 on off eBay. Is that any good? I got a Razer Black Widow V3. Mine's an Alienware one. I don't know what model it is, but it's pretty good. I know, and set for 5. I sent 5 of them accidentally off from Amazon. Nice job, Amazon. You did well. I made $160 off of a stolen merchandise that month. Good job, man. Oh, well done, Amazon. Thanks for helping my Discord buddy out. Yep, but that's not your fault, man. 5 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna order 5 keyboards. You probably got mixed up with the scalper one. There's probably a scalper out there that wanted to buy 5 keyboards, take them off the market so you could sell them at a high price. Good job. Sold 1 to a college IT network manager and the other 2 to your college friends. Good job, man. Sold it for 60. That's not too bad. That's a good price. I can't remember what I paid mine though. I have my keyboard's about 5. It's a couple years old. It's old. Let's put it that way. It's good. Have it for 4 years. I only spend money on hardware. I can pirate any software. Yes, true. That's how I afford brand new GPUs and cheap on everything else. And if I have to buy things, I use G2A. What's G2A? Is it a store? Is it? I should know this stuff. Right, I need to do one more thing. Let's finish this video off.
I would not know that's why people dress as in costume, is to hide themselves from the harmful spirits who could freely walk the earth on this night. Does everybody not know that? So yeah, it turns out that not everybody knows that. So Halloween is an Irish pagan Celtic festival and nothing to do with Christianity whatsoever, which is so funny that it's like been not only incorporated into the Christian calendar,
questionable source game keys,
but also
right. I
that
remember
Christians
that now.
are so into this. I would have thought it would have been the antithesis. Is that how you pronounce that? Of Christianity. You know, because it's all about paganism and spirits and witches and bonfires. Excuse my language, but I like fuck with pagan stuff so hard. When I was growing up in Mayo, Halloween was like a big thing. I remember that when I was a kid or early teenager, there were huge bonfires like in the middle of the town. Even as we got to older teenagers where the bonfires were like more about getting drunk and shifting someone, it was always a big thing to have a bonfire.
She used a slang word there, an Irish slang word, shifting someone. You guys know what that means? I'll let you have a guess. Shifting someone. What does shifting someone mean? It can mean actually different things in different parts of Ireland, but I'll let you guys have a guess. Get drunk on what? Shifting someone. Shift. No, not stabbing. No, shagging. Like shagging. Michelle's on the right page here. Shagging. it can mean that. It can, but she doesn't. It doesn't mean in that context. In different. Stealing. No, it doesn't. Why is it? Why are you going to that form? No, it means like kissing. That's the context she's using in different in different parts of Ireland. It can mean shagging. But not shiving. It's shift. SHIFT. But Discord probably means shit. Yeah, a shiv, like yeah, but it's with an F, so shift, FT. There's no V. Shiv someone is in the US, and it can be permanent. The shift in Ireland can mean two things: either kissing someone or gagging, as you guys put it. And it's yeah, it's just it's more of a country term. In Dublin, they very early ever used it. I didn't learn it till I went to the countryside in Ireland. For the longest time, I didn't know what it meant. When are we shifting, chat? I don't care where my keys and software whenever it comes, from as long as you're saving money. Good to save your money, my man. Oh, God, you guys are crazy. I'm gonna have to clean my desk now. My desk is all sticky. I should put something down when I was doing this. Okay, looking good. I just need to clean this up a bit. I don't know if I have any more videos to watch, but we'll finish this one off.
Every year for Halloween. There are certain things like that I feel I was much more in touch with when I lived in the country than I am
Demanding
here in Dublin.
dogs be
Like,
right
I
back.
haven't
Take your time,
been to
Michelle.
a Halloween bonfire in years. Probably 10 years actually, and that's so depressing now. I say it out loud. I actually had a witch, a real life Irish pagan Wiccan witch, on my podcast recently, the Storytime podcast, which I'm hoping to release very soon. I'll put a link down in the description. Long story short, I wish we were all more in touch with our pagan roots sometimes, and setting a few fires and appeasing a few spirits. Also, the Americans contributed pumpkins. I was wondering how the hell they were involved, and it is literally just that Americans carved pumpkins in the autumn.
Good. Okay, I think that's the end of that, of watching her stuff. But go check out Clisare. She's an Irish YouTuber, really good. I actually do watch her stuff. I am subscribed, as you can see. Here you go. I subscribed. I check out her stuff every now and then. She does good stuff like this, history lessons, and she actually travels around Ireland and visits a cool place, which is the kind of content I want to do. Just I don't have time to do a lot of the stuff, and I don't do this full time. So that was the origins of Halloween. Let's see. Do I have another video here? Oh, I nearly turned that on without realizing which way I had my pumpkin facing. I don't want you guys to see it yet. It's a surprise. Halloween. Let's have it. I want to look up something. Most. Oh yes, this is something I want to show you guys. 710 channel points. Slow and steady. Thanks for the bits, man. Pumpkin on the keyboard. Oh shit! I'll be cleaning it. Don't worry, I'll clean up. Ireland's. I want to show you a video, guys. Did you know? I don't know how good these videos are, so I want to listen to them first. Did you know there is Ireland has had one of the first vampires? You know, the actual Dracula came from an Irish writer, right? You know that, right? Okay, I'll pretend you guys know that. Now, I'm just gonna pause this, mute this for a sec. Yeah, Bram Stoker. Yeah. Well, the first vampire wasn't Dracula. There was actually a folklore story that's ancient, and the vampire is actually up in Belfast? It's up to the north of Ireland anyway. And it's pretty spooky what they did to him. I actually want to visit. There's actually a grave of the vampire. I'm too cheap to look up where the possible pirate, the program. Wait, what we look at? What are you talking about? So yeah, let me look it up. I want to show you guys this. You know. Okay, let's watch this video. Not an Irish lady telling a story, but let's listen to her stuff. Okay, I gotta switch this camera around again. Stop looking at my hands, guys. I know you resubscribed. You had to resubscribe. Oh, you're not gonna. You don't if you can, man. No pressure, guys. You don't need to subscribe to me or do any of that kind of stuff if you don't want to. I do really appreciate it, of course, but it's not something that is necessarily. I'm not gonna go anywhere or think any different than you. I do appreciate it though. Right. This is the vampire in Ireland. I cannot. I'm not even gonna try pronounce his name. Okay. No, I'm not gonna pronounce it because I can't. But you guys can try it. You resubscribed for 2 months anniversary. Oh, cool. Why didn't that come up? Did it announce it? Where's my notifications? Wait, you're supposed to know? No, because a lot of Irish words are really difficult to say. I'll let this lady try say it. Ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot. I muted her. Let me start out again. Yeah, guys, I'm so professional.
Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a vampire from Irish folklore that could have been the inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula. Let's talk about the Awater.
Hey, don't be lying on blue.
According to legend, the Awater was an immensely evil Celtic chieftain.
I don't think that's how you pronounce it.
And was sometimes even said to be a dwarf. He was known to practice dark magic.
You do
and
Netrunner?
to oppress and
Cool,
kill
man.
his subjects just out of pure fun. It was rumored that thanks to him being a dwarf, and therefore shorter than the average man, he had been mocked and bullied as a child. And now that he rose to power, he took his revenge on everybody. Either way, the people feared and hated this cruel creature, and tried to
Very
find
wholesome.
a way to rid themselves of his foul presence.
I love this vampire story because there's an
Luckily
extra
for
grave
the
you can visit.
people, a battle arose, and the local chieftain, some say it was the legendary Fionn MacCool, others say his name was Cahan, took matters in his own hand, and killed the Awater during the fight. The people were relieved that this monstrous lord was now taken from them. They buried him, standing as it was custom back then, and went on with their lives. But to their
So back in Irish times, the people used to get buried straight down, standing up. And you'll find out why that's a bad idea to do that to a vampire, apparently.
horror, they saw the Awater running around the next day, as if nothing happened. For his black magic made him return as a knave mirth, a walking dead or undead. And while he had just risen from the grave, he ran around demanding blood sacrifices of his subjects. For blood would make him strong and powerful again.
Bob Ross live streams, kind of, isn't it?
Hearing that the Awatach was back
Fun, man.
and twice as monstrous as before, the chief Kahan who had slain him returned and killed him for a second time. Again he was buried, and again he crawled upon his grave, even more bloodthirsty, demanding bowls of fresh blood from the wrists of his subjects. Driven by sheer terror, the people obeyed, cut their wrists, and gave blood to the undead creature.
Why?
And again the people called for Kahan, begging him to help them. And again he came and killed the beast. And again he was buried. And again he rose, even bloodthirstier. Kahan grew
There's a lot
desperate.
of Bob Ross streams.
How did that foul creature
Yeah, I've seen
rise
that.
from the dead every time? There was nothing he could do. He needed the help of someone wiser than him. And so he went to see a druid with knowledge of the black magic the hour.
You guys know what druids are? Druids are basically like magic people of Irish Celtic lore. They like kind of like spiritual wizards, kind of like that, if that's the best way to describe them. They had they messed with kind of magic, but their magic was kind of like earthly magic and stuff like that. Shamans, witch doctors, yeah, exactly. But the magic there would be based on like herbs and such. Yeah, my friend had one of those people in D&D session. Yeah, it's where they come from, man. They come from all this ancient. So there'd be people that would basically like people that would mess with herbs and stuff like that. I don't know exactly the ins and outs. I'm not a freaking historian, but yeah, that's where basically they come from, man. Druids are WoW class, which is a pain in the ass to play. PvP also got 4 morphs and glyphs. Yeah, I never played WoW, World of Warcraft. Right. To free up RAM, I have to close the tab. You out of RAM, my man?
What are used to terrorize the people. The druid told Kahan that this creature was indeed one of the undead, and that a creature like him isn't as easy to kill as Kahan may have thought. He gave him a wooden sword made of yew wood, which he said would prevent the creature from rising again. But to make sure he wouldn't rise again, he must also be buried upside down, and his grave had to be sealed with a large
Big
stone.
rock. Yeah.
And so Kahan did as he was told. He hunted the foul creature down, drove the wooden sword into his heart, and buried the creature upside down,
You don't have much
placing
RAM?
a large stone on top of
I
his
have a big
grave
32 gig still.
and planting a hawthorn tree next to it.
RAM
And
isn't that
that
expensive,
was the
man. You
end
can
of
get
the
it
Awatach.
cheap enough.
And as long as the hawthorn tree guards his grave and the stone isn't moved, the Awatach will stay imprisoned in his earthly grave.
You gonna talk about modern time?
His resting place still exists in today's County Derry, in
Yeah,
a village
Derry, that's
called
where it is.
Slachtaverty.
I actually want to go see it.
Legend has it that work is attempted in 1997 to clear the grounds.
Must not thee say my name? Oh my god, is it him? Thanks for dropping in, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. I will not say your name, I guess. Or did I say it already? We're learning about vampire, the first vampire in Ireland, which I already know about, but I'm teaching people.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
I'm trying.
SpongeBob, careful. Careful,
I won't say the
SpongeBob.
name.
Careful, SpongeBob.
Okay.
But when he tried to cut down the hawthorn tree, out of unknown reason.
Yeah, there's where the vampire is buried up in Derry. There's a big stone, right? There's a big giant stone, and it's in the middle of like a farm now. And they tried to move the stone. There's a stone in a tree, and when they tried to move the stone, they tied a big chain around it, and they put a vehicle on it, and they went to move the stone. When they did that, the stone broke and snapped each time they tried. So they must have either crappy chain. And then they tried to chop down the tree, but when they went to go chop down the tree, the guy slipped and cut his arm with the chainsaw, and a thorn bush grew there where the blood dropped. So I don't know what that means, but apparently they tried to move the stuff, and then every time they tried to move it, bad stuff would happen. So I don't know how much of that you believe, but you can actually go visit this vampire grave. It's actually just in the middle of a field up in Derry in Northern Ireland. And it's pretty cool. I actually planned on going there earlier this year, but stuff happened. I was going to do a recording session up there and show you guys, do a video on it, because it really interests me. Stuff like that really interests me in Ireland. Cool stuff. Cool beans. Guys, check out this lady's channel. She's only a small YouTuber like myself, doing better than I am at least, and interesting stuff. I love this. I love this lore stuff. Let's see. Is there another video on it? I watched a video a while back. Well, this one's got a lot of views.
Hello, everybody. Fact-Space here.
Okay. Right. Let's check on the big cam for a second. Why my look at the mess I made. Don't look at the mess I made. Alright, just play.
With Arbitach, the vampire more terrifying than Dracula.
It doesn't look like
By
that, though.
now, we all know that Dracula is considered to be the go-to inspiration for modern vampire horror stories and films. Dracula is Bram Stoker's legendary vampire made famous by his epistolary novel of the same name. Some believe that the scary vampire was inspired by the bloodthirsty Vlad the Impaler, or perhaps even the serial killer, Elizabeth Bathory. But there are many who disagree. This is because of the widespread belief that
Guys, I just want to show you this. In the distance, you probably don't see it, but these are actually little mini skulls. I'm actually going to use it as a light source for my lantern at the moment. Have you ever had pumpkin pie, Elder Irish? I did actually have it. I did. I actually make it usually on Halloween. I do love it. It's really nice. Thou art talking about my own kind. Wilt, isn't I the best safe? Wait, what? Secret Halloween? I don't speak Old English. Hey, no Irish accent? Yeah, no, a lot of these people don't for some reason. It's hard to find someone that does an Irish story on this one. Devil, go away, my man. Oh, I didn't say your name. Sorry. I just want to see what this. Oh, shit. Okay, you're gonna try talk spell it correctly and use proper grammar. Uh-oh. I cut my finger, guys. I don't know if I can show it on stream. I think it's against terms and conditions. Okay, will I go full cam for this? Let's see. Oh, don't show my finger. I literally cut my finger, guys. I'm not going to show you guys. I actually think I can get in trouble for showing blood on stream. I literally did. I'll show you guys. I can literally get banned off stream. A bit of blood shouldn't be terms and conditions, you don't think? I heard it can be though. With Twitch, yeah. What do you think, guys? Huh? Huh? What? What do you think? I do good? What you think, guys? That's what I've been doing. New announcement for the Discord lol. I've cut myself. Oops. I always hurt myself, guys. That's just a matter of fact. It's always going to happen. Hey, be a scratchy. See it yawned as warning. I'm sorry, Mr. I won't say your name. This is a scratch. Yeah, guys, I'll be fingerless come tomorrow. I think Todd would be proud of me, guys. Come on, spam Todd in the chat for me, guys. That's what I want to see. Just put a scratch. Don't need to scream at me, guys. It's not that scary. Okay. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm going to get it. I think I might get it set up like here or something like that. How does that even look in the distance on the small cam? It just works. Yeah. I have like a little stand thing over there. I'll bring it over. It just works. Thanks guys. You guys are so polite. Oh my god. You guys are so kind. All right. Yeah, pretty proud of that. All right. Halloween tradition done. Have a good one, guys. Big love. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thanks for the must not die say my name. I do appreciate you dropping in, man. I don't normally do these kind of streams if you guys are new to this. I've done something similar. I've done something similar to this a few times if you guys are new. I that noise. I do this every now and then. Like we made skooma one time on stream. Don't mind this camera freezing. It's gonna keep freezing. It comes and goes. Why I don't keep it on that much. But I have done similar streams to this, like when we made skooma. We made skooma that time, and if you guys are into the sort of stuff, I will do stuff like this again. I don't know what we could do for Christmas. That's the next big holiday, right? Because we don't celebrate like Thanksgiving or anything in Ireland. We have nothing to be thankful for, I guess. But yeah, I just think I needed to clean it up a little bit more. But too bad, huh? Yeah, I tried the first time I did it, it was too low, so I had to readjust. I could have even brought it up a little higher, the wording, but we'll see. I'll set it up behind me. I'll do a bit of moving about, and I'll set it up behind me. Okay. I don't really need to watch this video on the vampire guy again because we already watched that, but that was pretty interesting. Let me see. But that's pretty interesting, guys. What do you guys think of this kind of stream, this kind of content? Do you like my my attempts at doing doing art, I guess? So I think I'm gonna start wrapping it up soon, guys, because there's not much more I can do. This is what came here to do. We carved a pumpkin. I thought about this one. It just works. It just worked. Just about, I guess. I did cut my finger. Very slightly. It's not bad. I'm afraid to show you guys. I'd love to show you guys, but I'm afraid to show you guys because YouTube and I don't think YouTube is that funny about it. Wouldn't I think Twitch is more funny about it. So I won't show you guys. It doesn't hurt. It's fine. Post a pic in Discord. Fair enough, I will. I will. So while we're still here, guys, let's do a raid. Let's see who's online. I'll send you guys to see some other people. Let's see if anyone doing else spooky tonight. Pumpkin Battle Scar. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, your man, my buddy Rob is on still. Hopefully he's not finishing up soon. We're going to raid Rob. Ah, frickin' Rob. Damn it. You got me first. Jesus, Rob. Hello, boys. And Trickle just donated 1,000 points to do my jelly beans. Rob, I was freaking gonna raid you, man. God damn it. I thought I was getting lucky here, finishing my stream up that a little bit earlier. We did a pumpkin. My camera keeps freezing. It'll come back now in a second. Down the bottom there. There she is. What you think? Yeah, we were wrapping up soon enough. I finished what I got. I finished what I started. How's everyone doing? How are we all doing today? Jesus, the amount is. How many is there here? Freaking 19 people. How you all doing, guys? How would you raid me with, man? Raiders. 14 people. How you all doing, guys? The pumpkin looks amazing. Thank you so much. Good old Todd. It just works, huh? Yeah, I'm not much of an artist. Not too bad. Yeah, I did cut my finger, guys. I won't show you guys. I cut my finger, but Twitch is kind of funny about blood and stuff. I'm kind of scared to show you guys. We did have an incident. I promised I wouldn't cut myself, and I did. Get the thoughts in the chat. Good boy. Yeah. We also watched a bunch of videos and stuff like that on Halloween and stuff like that. Cool stuff about Ireland. I was educating them. I was educating people on Irish Halloween and stuff like that. Elder just, Apples just came on? Cool. I might see if I can raid her. I gotta send you guys to one of my other streamers that I watch often. She's pretty awesome. I'm sorry you guys are just dropping in when I'm finishing up. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday, guys. We'll be playing Scorn. Trying to finish it at least. It's a pretty disgusting horror game. And I'll be streaming a bit longer than I am today. Don't be so, you're bad. Don't be bad. Don't worry about it, my man. I'll send you guys to somewhere else that's pretty good. So stick around, guys. I'll get you guys to somewhere else that's doing a good stream here. So 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, let's do this. No need to say my bad, my man. Don't worry about it. We'll get you guys to the right place. We're going for a ride, lads. Yeah. I would have stuck around longer, but I have nothing else to really do, guys. We're done. We're done. Yeah, let's see. Who's the... There we go. Yeah, Apple Juice. She's a streamer we watch quite often. She's playing actually Zelda at the moment. Surfing the web, boys. Drop in. I always say, guys, when we do a raid, please be nice, be kind. And if you enjoyed our content, please. How much pumpkin did I get on my keyboard? Don't worry about it. I didn't get any of my pumpkin on my keyboard. Don't worry about it. It's good, man. Don't worry about it. You leave that up to me. I'll clean that up. Right, guys. On this, as with raids, please be polite and kind. And if you like our content, please drop a follow. And can we see? You can see there. Look, there's nothing on it. Nothing. It's clean. It's all down here in this area. Don't worry about it. Right, guys. I'm gonna send you off in the raid. I appreciate Rob for the raid, man. I really appreciate it. everyone, I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. And have a great night, guys. Good night. It does look lovely. Bye, guys. You guys are awesome. Catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.